What's cracking, YouTube? Today's video is gonna get a little heady, a little vulnerable, and just share with you something that I have deduced over the 46 years that I've been alive, and gives me great comfort because it lets me realize that no matter what happens in my world, if things are up, things are down, things are thrown all the way around, all's gonna be okay. So let's start at the beginning. There is little baby Jamil. I don't remember much of being a baby, but I do know that I was aware of being a baby. At some point, I started to realize that I was hungry, I was tired, I wanted mommy, I wanted to be held, I wanted to be changed, all the things. And so the awareness, the reality that you're here starts around then. As I got older, into my younger childhood days, I still have quite a few memories of that time. And I can remember specific scenes. I can remember being in like certain environments with specific people. And I can almost tangibly feel my emotional state and the things that were going on around me. And so I have still a realization that like I'm aware at that time, right? And it's, again, my younger years. So let's call that like 8-year-old Jamil. So 8-year-old Jamil, the same awareness that existed in me as a little baby existed in him at the age of 8. And I continue growing, and let's just call me 20-year-old Jamil here. So I'm a little taller, I should have been a bit fatter, but anyhow, I'm 20-year-old Jamil here, and that same awareness that existed in me when I was a child, to when I was a teen, to this guy right over here, still exists. And it's accumulating a bunch of experiences and memories, people, and emotions, things that are happening in my world and are allowing me to collect data to start to cultivate some experiences, an idea of who and what I am, right? My personality. Some people call it your ego. What I think it is truly just the makeup of all of the different experiences, all of the different traumas, all of the different joys, all of the different memories that make up me. And then this happens. On August 12th, 2008, many of you guys don't know that this happened to me. I was in a car accident where I almost lost my life. And there I am with the X's on my face to kind of symbolize the fact that I wasn't there. And something really profound happened to me on that day. While I was experiencing this in my body, I actually left. I left the body here and I started to see myself outside of myself. And as you can see, there I am. Whoa, it's pretty intense. It's pretty incredible, because I have a visual understanding of that's me. I can hear, I can see, I can even smell, because I was in a motor vehicle accident. There was a lot of smoke. I could smell, but I didn't have a body. I didn't have any of the things that would allow me to experience these senses, right? So that was extremely shocking for me at the time, because I realized that I wasn't actually the body. I wasn't the thing that encapsulated me. I was the thing that was in the body. And so that was a really interesting time for me, because it shifted my paradigm for how I experienced the world, how I experienced myself, and the concept of what makes up me. You see, over the years, I've been successful and I've made money. I've become successful. I have bought homes. I've done all these cool things, built businesses. I've got a television show, and I have accumulated a bunch of, let's just call them accoutrements. Accoutrements that, you might be able to say, those are the cool things that Jamil has accomplished in his life. And all of these accomplishments are what I, at one time, believed made up me. But if you take all of those things away, that awareness, that concept of just being there, the observer, the thing behind the person experiencing the fame or the money or the homes or the success, that just constant awareness is what I have come to understand is actually the true me. And all of the things here that I've accumulated, albeit fun in some cases, and in some cases not so fun, they are just experiences. They just are things. And when you start to remove yourself from identifying with the ups, the downs, the successes, the failures, the money, the loss of money, the love, the heartbreak, all of those things that happen in the course of one's life, you actually get a sense of relief, because what ends up happening is you realize that you are not the accumulation of your experiences, your traumas, your joys, your love, your heartbreak. You are the awareness behind all of it. And when you can actually come to terms with that, when you are in a storm, when things get really hard in life, you can kind of step back and say, okay, well, this is what it is. I'm in a situation right now. I'm in this experience where maybe I'm experiencing some loss. Maybe I'm experiencing death. Maybe I'm experiencing extreme heartbreak. Whatever that feeling, that storm that you're going through, that's just another experience. It's another event. But the you, the real you, the person or the awareness behind the thing that's happening, doesn't necessarily have to identify with it. It doesn't need to attach to that. And when you can create that space and you can create that distance between the event of what's happening and the thing or the person or the awareness that's actually experiencing it, there's a beautiful sense of, oh well, right? It's just what it is. And for me, it's been one of the most calming, beautiful, and fulfilling realizations in that I am the thing behind what's going on. And so I can experience happy days. I can experience sad days. But at the end of it, I still am. So no matter what's going on, whether it be a good thing, a bad thing, happy day or a sad day, at the end of it, it is still the awareness, the eternal, immortal awareness behind it. So remember a river. A river can flow, and while it's flowing, it's gonna have its turns, it's gonna have its ups, its downs, its falls, and droplets of that river start, flying off, and they land on a rock, and you might just be that droplet. That's essentially what we are in this experience. We are a droplet, we are a sliver, we are a portion of that consciousness, that awareness that exists, that we're all connected to. And at some point, someday, you will return back to the river. And for now, let's just enjoy our time on the rock. So if you resonate with this, or if you're utterly confused, either way, I'd love to hear from you. So do me a favor and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think of this, what you think of this concept, what you think of this type of content. I love creating content like this. It is a break for me from the everyday real estate stuff that pays me. At the end of the day, this is the stuff that really drives me. It wakes me up and it makes me feel alive. So thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.